So from this facilitator training, I got a lot of things out of it. First of all, it definitely helped deepen my understanding of the principles and non-duality. And that was a big one because I was having a lot of confusion after I heard about non-duality, but I knew it was really important. And after this program, I don't have any more confusion about how you can share this understanding with the three principles and non-duality without it being conflicting. It's just one whole understanding. And I feel really comfortable now talking about it from that direction. The other thing that I got from this course was that I came across the principles about 5 years ago, and I've been really passionate about sharing this understanding, but there was something kind of holding me back. And so the thing that was holding me back the most was getting myself out there. And Rudi and Jules have been so great about helping me with that part of becoming a coach, because I was really scared about the technology. And now I'm, going and putting myself on Instagram, and I'm sharing things on Facebook, and I'm getting my website developed. So it's really been a complete program where now I feel more confident in doing the things that I need to do to get clients. So before I came across this last facilitator program, I really was only volunteering my coaching, and I really wasn't going after clients and feeling like I wanted to do this for a living. But after this program, because of everything that I learned from Rudi and Jules and the way that they teach, and they're so great at explaining how to facilitate, not only deepening the understanding, but how to be a facilitator and all the examples that they give, that now I feel more confident, more grounded in the understanding, but also more confident that I could share what I'm so passionate about and what's helped me so much, because I do want to help other people as much as this understanding has helped me. As far as the technical support, it's been unbelievable, because when I came into this program, I was just so bad at all the technology and also so afraid of it all. And with all the different webinars that Rudi and Jules have had, where they've just gone step by step, everything that I need to do in order to learn how to do the technology, and all the equipment that I needed to buy in order for my video to look and sound good. It's been a complete different change in how I feel about putting myself out there. And also, I've had one-to-ones with Jules, who's helped me so much with Facebook, with Instagram. And then of course, Sinclair has been unbelievable. She's helping me with my website. She helped me get my Instagram. Before I did this training, I did set up a website, but I really wasn't doing anything with it. And I wasn't really putting myself out there to try to get people to come to my Wellbeing EDU site. And now I'm actually being more proactive and posting things on Facebook, posting things on Instagram, fixing up my website, working with other people in the program to collaborate, to get ourselves out there. And I just feel more confident in doing that, whereas, the 5 years before, I did not feel confident at all. So it's really been a big change. This facilitator training program happened in 2020. And as you all know, what happened in 2020, it's been a really difficult year for everybody. And it's really been a blessing to have this online program this last year. Rudi and Jules, having them in my life for the last 9 months has been amazing. The feeling that they give out when they're doing their teaching and in their webinars is so much love and understanding that it's been, for me, a blessing during this time. And also meeting all the people in the program and becoming like a little family has also been amazing. I know that I've met people that I will have lifelong friendships with. So having this as online training really didn't feel any different to me than going to a program. I always felt like the connection between everybody and with Rudi and Jules was genuine and as if we were all in the same room. I would 100% recommend this course to others. And actually, I'm really sad that the course is ending because it's been such a beautiful 9 months. And spending any time with Rudi and Jules is amazing. And I've learned so much from them and enjoyed every minute of every webinar and enjoyed all the other people who have been on the program. And I've learned so much, and I feel so much more confident now to go out and do this. And this is what I want to do. I'm really passionate about it. It's something that's helped me so much in my life. And I just feel like I want to share that with other people and change other people's lives the way that it's changed mine. So since I came across the principles, there's been so much change in my life, and I had a major change in my health issues and been able to get off my medication. But in the last year, what I've noticed is another big shift in mostly what I feel is how I handle situations, whether it's situations in my relationship with my husband or my children or just life in general. Whereas before, I think I got really caught up in the drama of all of it. And now, of so many times in my life, I say, thank God for this understanding, because I really feel like I handle difficult times way better than I did in the past. And, life is all about ups and downs, and, every day is a different day, and you don't know what life is going to bring you. But when you understand where your feelings are coming from, it doesn't seem so scary. You know that it's going to pass. You don't have to have so much self-judgment about being a human being. And I think that's like the biggest thing that I learned this last year, is that this is a human experience. And I was always doing a lot of self-judgment about when I must feel terrible because I don't understand this principles. And the way that I see it now is, no, everybody has ups and downs. That's part of the human experience. And that's just the way it is. So there's so much less self-judgment. And that's made a huge difference in my life. The other thing is handling hard situations with my children. This pandemic has been very hard on everybody, but especially with my kids, seeing them having a hard time. In the past, I really would have kind of gone down into the drama with them, and that's very unhelpful. And this time, I felt like I was staying steady and I wasn't getting down with them. I knew that they're also human and that they also have moments where they're going to be upset or sad or angry. And, I was kind of just going with the flow of that and not getting so upset as I was in the past. I would get so upset when my kids were upset. And it's just impossible to expect them to be 100% happy all the time. And as far as my relationship with my husband, that's been 100% different this last year. We've had some ups and downs, we've had some troubles, but seeing the nature of this understanding and seeing that he's also human and that he has his moments, and that not taking it personally, that it isn't about me, has allowed me to have more compassion for him. So that's the difference between being angry at him or being more compassionate with him. Now, I'm not saying I'm never angry, because I'm human too, but I just see such a big difference in how I view him and how I view our relationship. So yeah, it's been unbelievable. It's been such a blessing. So Rudi was my first teacher, and now Rudi has been my last teacher. I'm going to talk about them individually first. And in between the first time that I met Rudi and this time that I did the program, I heard a lot of people talk about the principles. And there's a lot of good teachers out there, but there's a reason that I chose Rudi to be my teacher. His love, he's so genuine, and the way that he explains the principles makes it so easy to understand. There's been a lot of times where I've been so confused about the principles, and his clarity and his examples, everything, the way that he teaches this understanding has made it so easy to learn from him. And then, of course, you add Jules to the mix, who's just so beautiful, and she just exudes love. And they're both such beautiful, loving people. And you could just feel, not only are they great at teaching the principles, but they love their students, and we feel that from them. And they are just like our biggest cheerleaders. They want us to learn. They want us to go out into the world and be super coaches. And that's something you can't really describe in words. It's really more a feeling that you get for them. And it's such every time that I'm on a webinar with them, you get that feeling from them that they just love us, and they want us to understand this, and they go about it in such a way that makes it easy. And we always leave in a beautiful feeling every time we're done with a webinar. I guess the two main things that I got out of this program was understanding who I truly am. And they've done a beautiful job of explaining that in a way that I was able to understand and also experience for myself. And the other thing that I got about the program was also understanding that we are also human as well. So we're going to have a human experience with everything that entails, with every emotion. And that's been so helpful because I have so much less judgment about myself as a human being. So knowing who I truly am, but also knowing that I'm also human, has been the gift, really. And besides that, then there's the practical side of the program, which is understanding what you need to do to be able to get clients and to have a successful coaching career. So there's a lot of things that you get out of this program. It's personal, but it's also practical. And it's done in a really loving and supportive way. Being on this program, especially this year when everybody's having a really hard time in 2020 with the pandemic, and my children have been far away, and I've actually been grieving the loss of not being able to see them, to know that I had kind of like a family during this program. And Rudi and Jules, they really helped me this year a lot. I don't really know what I would have done without the program, without their support, with the support of everyone in the program, the friendships that I've made, the time that we've spent together. And I just feel so lucky that, number one, I even came across the principles, and number two, that I've had two amazing teachers this year with Rudi and Jules. And I love them both very much. And I highly recommend that anybody who wants to have a coaching career or to get more grounded in the principles, I highly recommend that they learn from Rudi and Jules.